Welcome to this edition of Aurangabad Caves. Bibi Ka Maqbara, built in 1660 by Aurangzeb's son Azam Shah, is a stunning Mughal tomb resembling the Taj Mahal, made in memory of Dilru's Banu Begum. It features elegant white marble, Persian-style gardens, and intricate Mughal architecture. Just 3.5 kilometers away lie the Aurangabad Caves, dating back to the 6th, 7th centuries. These ancient Buddhist caves are divided into Eastern and Western groups and known for their detailed sculptures and monastic halls. Together, they offer a perfect blend of Mughal grandeur and Buddhist heritage within a short drive. An autorickshaw ride from Bibi Ka Maqbara to Aurangabad Caves typically costs around 100 rupees, as buses on this route are infrequent. Entry fees are 25 rupees for Indian nationals and 300 rupees for foreign visitors when paying in cash. Online payments offer reduced rates of 20 rupees and 250 rupees respectively. Children below 15 years enjoy free admission. Managed by the Archaeological Survey of India, these 12 rock-cut Buddhist caves date back to the 2nd and 3rd centuries AD. Notable features include intricate sculptures and carvings, with Cave 7 being particularly renowned for its elaborate depictions. Visitors can also obtain a panoramic view of Bibi Ka Maqbara from the site. The caves are located about 2 kilometers from the city and can be accessed easily by road or autorickshaw. We first head to the Group 2 and Group 3 caves from the ticket counter so that we can visit the Group 1 caves later and then proceed downhill to see the Sonari Mahal. Group 2 Caves 6 to 9. Now, let's move to Group 2, located slightly to the east of Group 1. These caves mark a significant phase in the evolution of Buddhist architecture and iconography, reflecting the transition from early Hinayana influences to the more elaborate forms of Mahayana Buddhism, which gained prominence during the 7th century CE. The sculptural finesse, thematic diversity, and symbolic richness in this group offer a fascinating glimpse into the devotional and artistic spirit of the time. Synagogue Cave 6. Cave 6 is one of the most artistically advanced caves in this group. It is a double-storied vihara, monastic residence, a format that signifies the growing complexity of monastic life and architectural innovation. The lower floor consists of a central hall with side cells and modest carvings. The upper floor, however, is where the real magic lies, housing a grand shrine flanked by exquisitely sculpted panels. The highlight is the panel of Avalokiteshvara Padmapani, depicted in a graceful Tribhanga posture, holding a lotus, surrounded by celestial musicians, flying apsaras, and devout attendants. His serene expression and the detailing of the jewelry, drapery, and surrounding figures make this panel a masterwork of Mahayana devotion. The presence of female figures, often interpreted as yakshis or Tara-like deities, adds a divine feminine element to the cave, symbolizing fertility, protection, and wisdom. Synagogue Cave 7. Cave 7 stands out as the most elaborate and richly ornamented cave in the Aurangabad complex. At the center of the sanctum is a large, seated Buddha in Dhyana Mudra, representing deep meditation. Surrounding him are 28 Bodhisattvas, each sculpted with unique attributes, forming a symbolic representation of the celestial assembly of enlightened beings. What's remarkable here is the presence of Tara, the female Bodhisattva of compassion, and Mahamuri, a lesser-known Buddhist goddess associated with wisdom and healing, riding her symbolic peacock mount. The walls and ceilings are adorned with carved panels and niches, displaying a rich variety of themes, from Jatak tales to divine attendants. The aesthetic and spiritual depth of this cave reflect not just artistic brilliance, but also a shift toward ritualistic and symbolic worship in Mahayana Buddhism. Majestic caves carved into ancient rock formations whisper tales of history and mystery. Lush green trees sway gently, their leaves dancing with the breeze under the open sky. Brightly colored parrots flit between branches, adding vibrant strokes to the landscape. The harmony of nature, stone, leaf, and feather creates a scene both peaceful and profound. It's a rare blend of natural beauty and tranquility etched into every corner of the view. A perfect escape into nature's untouched elegance, where silence speaks through every detail. Nestled within the Aurangabad Caves is a finely sculpted idol of Lord Ganesh Ji, gracefully carved into stone, exuding divine calm and spiritual strength. The idol stands as a symbol of faith amid the silence of ancient rock. Devotees and visitors alike are drawn to its serene and sacred aura. Caves 8 and 9. Cave 8, though partially ruined, still retains its architectural outlines and remnants of once grand sculptures. You can spot traces of ornamental pilasters, faded sculptural panels, and the possible remains of a sanctum, all of which suggest that this cave may have served a dual purpose as both a monastic dwelling and a prayer hall. The cave's current condition, though worn by time, still allows glimpses into the stylistic elements typical of the later phase of Buddhist rock-cut architecture. The layout indicates it may have once featured narrative reliefs or Bodhisattva figures, though most of these are now eroded. Cave 9, in contrast, remains relatively intact and offers a more intimate and serene atmosphere. It houses a simple yet spiritually evocative shrine hall, where a seated Buddha in the Dharma Chakra Mudra, a symbolic gesture representing the first sermon at Sarnath and the turning of the wheel of Dharma, occupies the focal point. The Buddha is framed by a plain but symmetrical architectural backdrop, emphasizing tranquility and introspection over ornate embellishment. The lack of elaborate carvings or crowded iconography in Cave 9 likely reflects a deliberate architectural choice, creating a peaceful meditative space for monks and devotees. This minimalist aesthetic is a contrast to the more visually dramatic caves like Cave 7, highlighting the diversity of spiritual expression within the same cave complex. Together, Caves 8 and 9 complete the group to narrative, one cave whispering stories of faded grandeur and the other offering a sanctuary of calm reflection. Cave 10 is a simple, secluded vihara with a seated Buddha in meditation, reflecting the austere spirit of late Mahayana Buddhism. Its quiet atmosphere and minimal design offer a serene space for reflection and inner stillness. How to reach? The Aurangabad Caves are about 5 kilometers from the city center and can be reached easily by auto rickshaw, taxi, or private vehicle. Aurangabad Junction, 6 kilometers, is the nearest railway station, while the airport is around 10 kilometers away with flights from major cities. As we wrap up, you can grab some snacks at the nearby stalls to recharge. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for our next video. More travel stories and hidden gems coming your way.